Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Two Guys, One Scale.
In the fat pad.
In the fat pad. Charles is back from his vacation. Today is my birthday, and we have a special guest in the studio today. Kerry Ritter. Charles, how did you meet Kerry?
Basically, we were in a steam room together.
Yeah.
We were both in Speedos.
Yeah.
No, we were swimming in the pool.
Yeah.
And
Charles can't help himself but to talk to everyone within a mile radius whenever we're trying to work out. But it worked out this time because he ran into Kerry, and now Kerry's here. I know he's got quite a story himself, but I will let you introduce yourself.
Sure. My name's Kerry Ritter. Been doing triathlon and ultra endurance sports for the last 5 years, and that's about all I got.
Ultra endurance?
Yes.
Have you done ultra marathons?
Yes.
My lead at work, his name's Casey. He's been on here actually. He just did. He's gonna kill me that I don't remember the name of it. 100-mile ultra marathon in Colorado. He just finished yesterday.
Man, which one would that be? That's not Hard Rock, is it?
No.
Leadville?
Yes.
That's the big one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
No interest in that for me.
He DNF'd last year, and it was like his redemption was this year, and he finished. I saw a picture of him. He looked like a ghost.
Have you ever ran in Colorado?
No.
So
I've walked in Colorado and didn't enjoy it.
My co-founder lives in Boulder, and
Yeah.
so I flew out there, and I got some time to go do a run, and it is just the worst. It feels like gravity is like 3 times as powerful, and just nothing feels good.
Yeah.
And everyone around you is running 7-minute paces because everyone there is just super fit and they're just casually moving.
Yeah.
And I'm over here dying, just trying to move forward at all. And it's a horrible, horrible place.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it to anyone.
Well, shout out to Casey, by the way. Shout out to Casey, killing it. Dude.
Awesome work, Casey.
Yeah. But
we need to take elevation into consideration with our tries. Now that you just said that.
Why is that? What try we
You
doing?
just said it was harder to run.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I mean, just skiing in Colorado kicked my fucking ass when we went up a 14,000-foot mountain compared to all my Midwest skiing that I've done. But so that's great, man. So I understand you've lost a bunch of weight.
Yes, I did.
How long ago was that?
So I got the gastric sleeve surgery about 6 years ago.
6 years, nice.
Yeah, so I was, I think, 375-ish. I think it was on a podcast. Somebody says, people keep asking me what I weighed before the surgery. You don't weigh yourself at that point.
No.
Like, so I don't know.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's what I was like, that is ridiculously accurate. So somewhere around 375. I think I got as low as 180. Today I'm around like 215, which is healthier for me.
Yeah, it's 180s. I mean, because how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
Yeah, I was going to say.
And so I got to 180. And we went on vacation, and I remember sitting in the pool and was like, I see my chest bones like all the time. Like, I feel not so great about this.
Yeah. Wow.
And so, bumped up a little bit and learning to deal with all that.
Yeah, for sure. That's a hell of a weight loss, though, man. Like
when you say bumped up a little bit with muscle or
both.
Okay.
Like I kind of intentionally gained a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
And then as far like I don't really like strength.
I can't even wrap my mind around intentionally gaining weight right now. But yeah, no, I get it.
So it's interesting because when you get the gastric sleeve surgery, like you essentially, I guess to clear that up. So there's the gastric sleeve and the gastric bypass.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sleeve is where your stomach ends up looking like a sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no longer 100% capacity. It's more like 33% of what it used to be. It's the shape of a sleeve. The bypass, they completely reroute how your body processes food, and it goes straight past.
Like they take your stomach out essentially, right?
Essentially.
Yeah.
So you don't digest it the same way. So that's why I got the sleeve, because I wanted the full system. I just wanted to dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
So the amount of food in mass that I could eat was so much smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And I eat vegan.
Oh, gotcha.
So the amount of calories I was taking in was very low for a long time.
Yeah.
And that's just not something sustainable, especially when you're looking to exercise 12, 15 hours a week. So I had to find a way to like bump up my calories, and gained a terrible addiction to peanut butter. But
I get it.
Which one?
All of them.
Oh, I didn't know if there was like an all natural.
All peanuts in the world.
Yeah.
There's a specific brand I go for, and it's the Schmucker's All Natural Peanut Butter.
Oh, yeah.
I am a bit snobby about it. It's the only one that doesn't have the palm oil, and it's at the right price point.
Yeah.
I hate having to mix for 5 minutes whenever you don't know, just to get that right consistency.
There's a trick to that. You flip it over and you let it sit in the cabinet for a while.
Yep. Have you?
When I want it though. I don't want
That's why you buy 3 jars at once. You got one in reserves.
Yeah. Have you gone down the fresh time like grind your own peanut butter?
We did that once.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the honey roasted
Yeah.
one. I like that one a lot. Every time I go, I get it, and I just
But
like,
it's
eat
really
the
good
whole
when
thing
it's hot.
the first day.
Yeah, because when it's hot and fresh.
Yeah. it's
After
awesome.
that, it's just crunchy peanut butter.
So, are you still
Yeah.
vegan now?
Yes.
Were you vegan before you started your journey?
I kind of messed with it. So
Mhm.
I was vegetarian for a little while.
Yeah.
And then I was pescatarian for a little while.
Mhm.
So vegetarian. So vegan means you don't eat anything animal
Yeah.
based. So
Yeah.
no dairy, no meat,
Yeah.
no eggs. Vegetarian means you will just not eat meat, but you'll eat eggs and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Pescatarian is
Fish.
that plus fish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Also known as like the Mediterranean diet, right? Or something like that. Isn't pretty close.
so Mediterranean is kind of cultural. And
Yeah.
then, pescatarian is more like definition wise.
Okay.
But they're very similar.
Okay.
And then so I think I was pescatarian when I got the surgery. And I kind of moved more into the vegan diet after that because I was just,
Mhm.
for one, interested in learning more about nutrition and all that kind of stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of that really resonated with me. And so vegan for about 5 years.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my sister was vegan for 15 or so, and she recently went back to eat. She's pescatarian now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Being vegan is like it's on cheat mode at this point. Like
Really?
everything is vegan.
Yeah,
It's
that's
great.
true. That is true. Yeah.
We go on vacations, and now anywhere we go, there's going to be really good vegan restaurants. The only
Mhm.
place that isn't like that is PCB. But which one is that? Panama City Beach.
Yeah.
We went there, and there's literally nothing vegan except for
I
French
can
fries.
imagine.
But
yeah.
besides that, every vacation.
Yeah.
So-
Whenever
so-
my sister Taylor first started being vegan, I was at home from college or something, and I made a quesadilla with her vegan cheese, and it was like awful. And now, like her vegan cheese that she would get like within the past few years tastes great.
Yeah,
like,
we're
the
spoiled.
vegan mayo and all that stuff like tastes great when it used to be horrendous.
Yeah.
So
Well, one of my favorite items at Taco Bell is vegan. That soft taco, the vegan potato soft taco.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's one of my favorite things to get there.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so I am 98% vegan. I guess I'll say that because when I go to Taco Bell, I get the Fiesta Potato Soft Taco and I get the cheesy bean and rice burrito, no cheese.
Oh, there you go.
And
And
There you
cheesy
go.
bean and rice burrito
Yeah.
is one of my favorite all time.
$3.07. And
Yeah.
it's the best food you'll ever get.
Or at least it was a few months ago.
yeah, exactly.
Now it's $3.09.
So
Breaking me.
so you got the gastric sleeve. Was there like a wake up call that you had, or like what happened that started you down the journey?
So I was heavy for like most of my life. So I started getting overweight when I was like 12.
Mhm.
And I was training with a personal trainer when I was 13. When I went to high school, I was working out before school and after school.
Rough.
And I was just always at least somewhat overweight.
Yeah.
Mostly due to my horrendous diet and my exceptional ability to consume alcohol.
No, I'm good at that.
I was quite
I
the
know I
pro
liked
in
you
my
for a
time.
reason.
Yeah.
I was pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
I've had a few beers a day. I'm not gonna lie.
but I did all that stuff, and I met my wife, and we had a great time eating food all the time, and so I just gained a shit ton of weight.
Mhm.
Had some jobs that were just exhausting, and I would get to work, and before I got to work, I go to the gas station, buy myself breakfast pizza.
Oh yeah.
For lunch, I think I'm going to buy something healthy, and at where the hell did I go? Crazy Bowls and Wraps,
Oh yeah.
and accidentally get myself 1,000-calorie
Oh,
meal
yeah.
every single day. And so all that stuff piled up for many
Yeah.
years.
Oh yeah,
the,
for sure.
The lobster roll or spring roll or whatever they have. Boom.
Yeah.
So which breakfast pizza was your go-to, QT or Casey's?
Whichever one is around.
Mm.
I
I
was
like that answer.
so
Yeah.
I like that
so
answer.
I had a band practice on Sunday mornings, and usually I drank too much the night before. And the way to counteract that, obviously, is with greasy breakfast pizza.
Oh,
So on the
yeah.
way there, stop by Casey's.
Oh yeah.
And then on Mondays, usually I stopped at the QT by my work and got the
Mhm.
breakfast pizza there. So it was always,
the 2 for $5, right? Not just one.
I don't remember anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of
Casey's-
breakfast-
I used to do that.
Casey's breakfast pizza was like my go-to hangover. Like Sunday morning, I would order a whole pizza and just eat it throughout the entire day.
I mean, it's science. It
Yeah,
cures.
yeah,
hangovers.
it does. It does.
Mad science.
But to answer the question, like, no, I didn't really have like a one thing. It was just kind of like, I've been failing at this for so long.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 27, 28. I'm at a point now where like I could get the surgery and kind of turn things around for myself
Mhm.
or keep trying.
Yeah.
And I don't know, at some point it just seemed like it's not a bad alternative. It's not a bad
Yeah.
thing to get that surgery. And
No, it's absolutely not a bad thing. Our friend Dan, who was on in May or whatever it was,
Yep.
he had gastric bypass, and he was a big guy. He was like 4 something. Like he's about as tall as you, maybe a little bit taller, but he was 450 something like that, and it's completely changed his life.
Yeah, he's doing tries now too. So
Mhm.
he actually just did the Mud Factor with us. So.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah.
So you lost almost 200 pounds. Did you want to
absolutely.
try for that 175 so you can put the two? Yeah.
At one point, I was like, man, that'd be nice. But then I realized like I'm gonna try to put more on. Like this is not where I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
And so at some point, I just kind of try to remove the number from my head. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
am I 185? Am I 190? Am I 195? Am I gonna care? Like, do I feel different between those two things?
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of depends on other things I'm doing, not so much what the number. is on the
Yeah,
scale.
for sure. That is a really good way to look at it, because I think me and Charles tend to focus on the scale a little too much. Because I've lost, I've been hovering right at around 100 pounds lost for basically all year. I crossed the 100 pounds, and I've really stalled out, and just lately, like, my diet's been a mess. But I'm just trying to make sure I don't go backwards. Like, that's my biggest thing. I still feel better than I have as an adult. I mean, because I've been a big guy since I was 16, 15, 16 is when I really started to get big. But it was my biggest I think I ever was when we started this.
Yeah.
Or close, at least. Because like you said, I didn't weigh myself at all.
Yeah.
So
Back in those days. I started to do it when we started this.
Yeah.
So your eating with your sleeve, has it grown more to where you can eat more now? Or is it still
sure.
restrict? Okay, I didn't know if it was still like restrictive or.
I'm probably like at the 50% mark. Like I can. It used to be out of a Tupperware like this big, and I would bring that with rice, beans, tomatoes, and quinoa, and that was my lunch every day, and maybe a cup of food, and that was enough to make me totally full. That is no longer the case, but it's not like I can eat. I used to be able to eat an entire Little Caesars pizza hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't
Because
eat nowhere close anymore.
Oh, yeah. I had a whole Emo's pizza yesterday. Dude, I've been fucking up.
So, because
To be fair, though, Emo's is like half. Of the
Yeah,
actual
you're right.
so-
Exactly.
it's
Come
like a bag of crackers.
Yeah.
You know? I had a couple of coworkers that got what you have done, and they would eat like a half a taco for like the first 2 months, and it would still make them sick sometimes because of the grease.
Yeah.
But they couldn't eat more than that in a sitting. So
Yeah.
That was one thing I liked it was a perfect tool for me because I could just volume eat like crazy. But I was always interested in making the right health choice.
Yeah.
But when you're eating that much volume, it's exhausting to try to keep up with that much healthy food.
Yeah, exactly.
Which that's at least my perspective on at the time. So now when I only eat a cup or two of food, it's really easy for me to make healthy food that I enjoy at that kind of
for
volume.
sure.
So making the right choices kind of got a lot easier.
Yeah, I can imagine. Now, you said you used to drink a lot. I'm very guilty of that, and I've been drinking a lot more this summer than I did all of last year, which is crazy. But do you still drink?
I go through like spurts, so I kind of struggle with it last year. I was never in my younger days, I was very much a binge drinker.
Yeah,
but not like a problem drinker. I would say. I just drink a shit ton of beer.
Yeah, functional.
And then, however I want to phrase it.
Yeah.
And then the last year, I think, kind of led to I drink 2 beers, 3 beers most nights of the week, which isn't enough to be terrible, but my comfort level with alcohol is typically around 0.
Yeah.
But beer is wonderful, and so is whiskey, and I love those things.
Have you tried? I'm gonna be a spokesperson for a minute. Have you tried a new Corona Sunbrew?
I've not. I was addicted to Bud Light Orange for a long time.
Oh, dude, it's
that's really good.
It's better.
It is. That's really
not
good.
sure if that's possible. But
I did like the Bud Light Orange a lot, but
I was all about it.
Mango Cart's amazing, but that is really good.
So I'm spoiled now. So I say I go in cycles, and I stopped drinking for like 9 months, and then we went on a 2-week vacation to Ireland and all that. I'm like, well, you have to drink Guinness in Ireland. So I drank for 2 weeks, and then I came back, and like it's harder to kick the habit again.
Yep.
And so now I've stopped drinking like 2 weeks ago, and now that I'm getting into the Ironman cycle, it's a lot easier for me to just say nah. Just not gonna mess with it. And veganism, I'm not spoiled with non-alcoholic beer as well.
So
for sure. Because Athletic is very good.
Athletic's great. Sam Adams, Just the Haze IPA is really good.
Yeah.
So,
but
got alternatives.
You said triathlon. When is your next triathlon, and what is it?
The next triathlon is Ironman Arizona.
Hell yeah, dude.
As a stepping stone to that, I am doing 370 Lakeside. I think we talked about that.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
doing the aqua bike because I had a
Okay.
horrible experience at the 70.3 triathlon last year.
Really? What
But-
happened?
That's the only DNF I've done because
It was 370?
It was 370
Right, okay.
Lakeside, and I was building. I forget which. I was building to another 70.3 that was about a week out, or not a week, like 2 weeks or a month out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just kind of like I'm gonna go do a 70.3 for fun kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was 105 degrees that day on the run. And the infamous part of that run is there's not an ounce of shade the entire time.
I was going to say, I've ridden my bike out there. There's not much shade options.
It was horrible. So
Especially on pavement. That heat.
yeah, I was like 3 miles out, and that's the turnaround.
Mhm.
And I was just cooked. I couldn't get my body to run. I'm like, I can either force myself through 6 more miles. I DNF'd at 6 miles left. I can force myself through the last 6 miles, or just deal with it and recover for the actual race that I'm
Yeah, for sure.
So
For
this
sure.
time-
Probably the right move.
Yeah.
Probably the
Yeah.
right move.
It seemed like it.
So
Yeah.
you've done 70.3s already, and now your next step is Ironman.
Yes.
What 70.3s have you done?
I've not done a single Ironman branded 70.3.
Okay.
So I have done the Milkman, which is my least favorite name for a race ever.
Awesome shirt. Had to be an
Yeah.
awesome shirt.
It was all around cows. So everything was cow branded because it was
Yeah.
up in Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Dairyland.
I was going to say, I would imagine that has something to do with Wisconsin or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah, so it was very similar to the Ironman 70.3 Wisconsin course. So,
Okay.
But it was, $150 to race 70.3.
Yeah, as opposed to 600
Yep.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So then
Smart.
the Atomic Man out in Lenoir City, that was my first one. And that one's really cool because it's a really beautiful bike course,
hmm
but it was like 3,000 feet of elevation
Brutal.
on the ride. So there was plenty of work to do.
Yeah.
Sign me
and,
up.
It was fun, man. I say that so you climb a lot, but then you get to go down these beautiful descents
Yeah.
with it's October and you're in Tennessee and just
Okay, it was in
orange
Tennessee.
degree.
I was going to
Yeah.
ask where this was.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lenoir City, Tennessee. For some reason, I've raced 3 races out in this kind of random town. in
Oh,
Tennessee.
nice.
Where in Tennessee is it?
I want to say it's outside Nashville. No, it's outside of Knoxville.
Okay.
Okay.
An hour
Yeah.
outside of it. So,
Okay.
shoot, I can't remember. Those two. I've done 6. And I've kind of lost.
6
Oh,
70.3s?
yeah, the biggest one I've done was called the Dirty Mitten.
Okay.
And that is a gravel triathlon.
Yeah.
So
Where
that-
is that?
That one is in Michigan.
I was gonna say I think it's in Michigan because my family has a vacation house up in Michigan, and I've been looking at. They have a bunch of tries up there.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of tries up there.
Yeah, so that company is one that runs the I'm terrible with names today. They're the only like full distance triathlon off brand left at this
Yeah,
point.
it's. I was just reading that the other day,
Yeah.
and it's like in Grand Rapids, I think.
It's outside of Grand Rapids.
Yeah,
It's in
yeah.
August.
Yeah, their website's
but-
like Tries for Health or something.
yes,
like
that is the
Yeah.
brand,
Yeah.
and they are excellent.
Yeah,
So they did Dirty Mitten triathlon. They do the Ugly Dog. They do Grand Rapids Tri.
they do that one with that water slide that I sent you. That looks really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, like you start the swim to going down this huge water slide. Into
You get 100 meters of your swim
Yeah.
all knocked out.
I like that. That's awesome. That's
yeah,
great.
Yeah,
We looked at a gravel try as well in Branson,
yeah.
maybe in the
Branson.
future.
Yeah.
So
Dude, they're
they
so
look
fun.
cool.
They're so fun.
Yeah,
We'd have to get another bike though for that one. So
that one's like legit mountain biking. Like
Yeah.
I don't think a gravel bike would cut it. Like
Yeah.
I saw dudes with full suspension bikes like going down rocks. Like I'm like I don't.
So there's the like Xterra sub brand.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
it was the
so
Xterra. Yeah,
Xterra is like supposed to be the mountain biking version. And then there's
Yeah.
like the gravel cycling, which actually is kind of not to split hairs, but there actually is like the definition with USAT. They have the gravel
Yeah.
triathlon league.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is like a separation there, but I've not done the mountain bike one.
Gotcha. So what got you into tries to begin with?
What's funny is I don't know because like I can tell you the day I ran my first mile in my entire life, like
Mhm.
full stop. And then I was like, I heard that this thing, something called a 5K. I don't even know what that means. Like, what
Mhm.
the hell is that? And I was like, okay, I guess you run 3.1 miles, whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually my uncultured American self found out that's kilometers.
Yeah.
And then it was COVID. And I remember there's like some challenge where you run a 5K and then you ride your bike for 12 miles and you run a 5K.
mm-hmm.
And that's the challenge. And I didn't know anything else around it.
Yeah.
And then they had a longer version of that. And I'm just calling this a biathlon,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing what the
Yeah.
words are,
Yeah.
anything like that. And I was trying to find more biathlons because I just did one from my house using MCT.
Okay.
So I ran 3 miles from my house, then bike MCT, and then ran 3 miles from my house. That was cool.
Yeah.
I got to find some more of these biathlon things. And that's how I just stumbled upon, I guess there's also a triathlon where you swim. Okay. And I just kind of stumbled into it that way. So mostly due to ignorance, I stumbled upon triathlon.
That's great. Awesome. I mean, that's a hell of a way to, because my dad used to do triathlons when he was around my age, or maybe a little bit younger, because I was pretty young when he was doing them. And I've always like had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to do one at some point. And then I was like, if I do a sprint, that'll be amazing and that'll be good enough. And now
episode 3, when we started this, he was like, never in a million years will I do a 70.3. And now he's like, I'm absolutely dead set on doing 70.3.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's 2 rules. Never say never about any of these things.
He will be wanting a 140.6.
I know. I was going to say, I do think a full, I don't know if that'll be in the cards, but I've been saying that now.
I said it too.
Yeah.
So I've after I did my 50 miler, I learned to just never say never about the distances and never make a decision within 3 days of finishing a race because your mind's going to change.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 rules I work with now.
For sure.
So
what was your first like official like triathlon like event?
What was it? I don't remember my first one. I can tell you like the first batch of the first ones I did. I know the first duathlon I did was Chain of Rocks.
Okay. Yeah. I looked at that.
Yeah, that was very cool. And I saw your guys' story the other day. I was like, I need to ride that trail. And done that.
Yeah, it was a really good time. It was very hot,
yeah.
but it was a really good time. I enjoyed it. That was my first time riding it. I've walked across a bunch of times.
Yeah.
It was very awesome.
The run across it sucks because it's a very steady, tricky incline.
Yep.
And so my heart, like, I can't do that race anymore because I have some heart issues that I don't pay attention to during that race because it's so like sneakily incliney.
Yeah.
So I don't do that one anymore. That's the first like race I remember doing beyond 5Ks. But then I think in that first year I did like 6 races.
Oh wow!
I just got hooked. There was the O'Fallon. Also, they were cheap back then.
Yeah.
Like the O'Fallon. What do they call it? The O-Town Hustle.
Oh yeah.
$50 race. Yeah. Cool. Let's go do it.
Yeah.
And then the St. Louis Tri was not $250 or whatever it is now.
Whatever it was, we paid all.
So the first year I did like 5 races.
Were they all sprints or did you just go straight into the Olympics?
Oh my! Yeah. Okay. Now I remember the first triathlon I did. It was an Olympic.
Oh, it was?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's diving in, dude.
Well, I messed up in the sense like I did duathlons on my own.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to try this triathlon thing. I talked to my brother. He was, yeah, let's do that. And he likes to do things without trying to really train for them. And again, this is out in Lenoir City, this random ass town that we keep going to. And so we drove out there for a race in April.
Okay.
And he and I both did the Olympic. And I did the swim. And I got out and just kind of waited for him so we could do the bike and the run together.
Yeah.
And it was freezing cold because it was
April. A swim in April was it an outdoor, like open water?
Yeah. It was outdoor, open water, 1,600 meters.
Tennessee, though, so it's not that bad.
It was wetsuit legal. And it was still like one of my best swims because you're freezing and you want to get out of there so bad.
I can imagine. Yeah.
So that was my first one, but I didn't really race it. It was more of just
getting it done
with my brother. Yeah. So
that's how the Olympic was for us. It was just getting it done.
Yeah. Which I barely did.
I saw you did it though, man.
Yeah. The cutoff guy was right beside me the last like 3 miles of the race.
Yeah. But getting it done, that's the most important thing, man. Yeah. Do you have a favorite local race or try, and then your favorite race that you've ever done?
The favorite local one I told you is Newtown.
Yeah.
I would
agree.
Newtown.
I really, really liked it.
It's super well organized. Mike Weiss or Weiss, hopefully. It's one of those 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen it spelled. So Mike at Big Shark, he does a great job with that race. Like just the setup of it's great. The setup for spectators is awesome. The lake is really convenient. The bike course is super flat. The run course is super flat. So.
Yeah. I'm a little sad you weren't out there.
Well, I'm sad too.
You missed out, man.
Yeah. Like I was telling to him before you got here, and I've told you this before. Like it's definitely like I want to do it every year now. Like, it's like it's a fun one.
So when is the Arizona one?
There's November 16th
of this year.
Yep.
When did you start training for
it? Tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Do you have like a certain?
No. So I got trained just all the time. So I've been training for the double triathlon I did last weekend, and that's got me doing like 2-hour workouts on Saturdays. Mm-hmm. So It's going to be building up volume, but
Yeah.
you know, we've had a base for quite a while to build off of. So really just making the volume happen again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What sucks around here is there's nowhere to practice open water swimming.
It is a pain.
Where his parents have their vacation home, they have like 3 lakes that have practice times.
That's awesome.
Throughout the summer.
Yeah.
Like you can just go out and swim. They got buoys.
And you can just go
it's pretty
swim
awesome.
in Lake Michigan too on top of that. Which is pretty nice.
Whatever. You just frolic when you go into Lake Michigan. You're like, it's cold. I'm getting out. I see his swim time 20 minutes, 10 meters. I'm like, yeah, he was just playing in the water.
So is the Newtown your favorite race you've ever done?
No. So the favorite one I've ever done would be the Dirty Mitten.
Okay, gotcha.
Because that was just hellacious.
Yeah.
So it was the gravel triathlon, and it was, I want to say, a 2,600 meter swim. Like, it was a long swim.
That's long.
It was a long swim, and the bike is 55 miles on gravel, which is inherently just a longer day.
Yeah.
And there's some stretches of that I had to walk the bike for probably a mile or two of that.
Yeah.
Because there's these sand pits that they love to advertise as it's Sager Road. It's literally unrideable. So in that sense, it's not a challenge. You just get off your bike and you go walk through a bunch of sand for a while.
Wow.
I would hate that. Get it in my feet.
It was in my socks the whole time. It was a little annoying.
Brutal.
So it was a long ride. It was my longest 70.3 by like an hour and a half, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a gravel race, super cool. So you get back and then you run through basically this campground as the run race, and it's on trails.
Is it a half marathon at the end?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So it was.
So like dirt trails.
It was dirt, grass, gravel.
That's awesome.
A bit of everything. So
great on the knees.
Yeah. And it was nice to switch it up. And it started raining during the last 1 mile of the bike ride. It started to rain, which is perfect timing.
Yeah.
And then my gear started grinding this loud hiss. I'm like, if my bike crashes out a mile from the finish of this thing, I'd be so mad.
Yeah.
And I'm just like hobbling it back in, hoping nothing's going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then it started to like really rain. So it was a slow half marathon.
Yeah, I can imagine.
In the rain. Great time.
Yeah.
So
during the St. Louis try, it rained during the bike and some of the run for us. And I was like, this couldn't have been any fucking better.
And he got lucky too, because his bike tire.
Yeah, I almost blew out my front tire. It was like warped in one spot, and I was looking at it when I was about halfway through the bike. I'm like, just make it.
Oh, man.
Just make it like 15 more miles or whatever it is. And
was the wheel loose or was the tire coming off?
I think I hit something pretty hard, and like I took it to the Trek store because this was never mind. But like the bead, something happened with the bead, and like you would spin the tire, and like in one spot it like S, like it squiggled. Yeah. So it made it. Yeah. It made it, and it's the fastest I've ridden 26 miles or whatever it was in my life. So
that's awesome.
It made it.
He crushed.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of myself that day. But now I just need to build on it, and not eat like crazy the past 2 weeks.
So let's talk about the last week. So we're gonna let you speak first. Like, how many calories a day do you usually take in? Are you do you track your calories or protein or?
No. So the system I kind of fell upon is my meals are usually around 300 calories.
Oh,
each,
wow.
And I usually have like either between 6 to like 10.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So I eat like every 2 hours, but I eat small volumes.
Yeah.
So I don't really, I used to really just count how many meals I have per day and roughly say it's 300 per.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't really do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But so yeah, I can't really say.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask, like, with fueling for like races and stuff like that, I would imagine that was kind of a hurdle with the sleeve that you had, because you can't really like carb load or anything, obviously.
So that's actually why I got a coach in the first place.
Really?
I couldn't understand how I was supposed to be able to fuel for this, but
yeah.
It's some of that stuff is just overblown. Like carb loading, it's highly exaggerated.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Charlie's like, I got to eat a bunch of spaghetti. I'm like, no, we don't.
Eat spaghetti. I don't eat a bunch. I eat spaghetti.
I'm just like, we don't need that.
You want to eat a proper amount so you don't feel like crap on the day, but a decent amount.
You don't want to have to shit yourself either. So.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That was actually
the biggest.
That was going to be my question for you: is have you had that happen to you in a race?
I've not. But here's the thing.
That's right.
I drive my wife crazy because I get up. It's like 4 a.m. Okay, let's go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 4:45. Bathroom.
Yeah.
4:47. Bathroom.
Yeah.
And then we get to the race. I get there an hour early, so bathroom.
Yeah.
Get my race back at bathroom.
Yep.
I got there so early for the Olympic we just did, and he doesn't understand it, but I'm just like that. As soon as I wake up, bathroom. As soon as I have my first monster, bathroom. Like my body just works like that. I'm just
my whole clock of mine has been off since we've started losing weight.
And I will stop in the middle of a race and find a bathroom before I do that to myself. I don't care about a PR that much.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like,
of course. Yeah.
I will never do that. So
I've had to stop on many races to pee during a bike race.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully that's been the exception.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, but I've been bad, dude. I've been counting my calories at least 1,000 over every week. It's been bad.
Every day?
Every week.
Oh.
So, at least.
So the last week. So tell me about your last week. I've been gone. So I haven't talked to anybody. I shut my phone off pretty much. Scott, we talked for 20 minutes while I was in the Bahamas. That was the only phone call I took the whole time I was in the Bahamas.
My diet's been off the rails, dude. Been eating popcorn like crazy.
I know he's got a popcorn fetish right now. It's like your peanut butter fetish. But no protein.
I have one of those whirly pops where you can like make like movie theater style popcorn at home. There you go. A lot of that.
Okay.
A lot of pizza. And it's just been my birthday, so I've just been like, just relax.
That's my birthday.
After my birthday, I'll dial it back in, which I will. I need to, starting tomorrow. But no, it's been bad. It's been bad. So if you notice, we didn't do a weigh-in to start this off.
No weigh-in first time.
It's our birthday, my birthday gift to myself. I don't need to get mad today because I know it's going to be bad. So
mine's not going to be too bad. So I'm happy. I came back the same weight.
How was your trip?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I want to do a try in the Bahamas.
Okay. Mr. Scared of Sharks?
The water, there's so much salt in the water there that you don't even have to swim to float. Yeah. And I was swimming the outside thinking that there was like the shark net.
Yeah.
Until I realized there wasn't. And then I kind of freaked me out. I came back in day one, but swimming fast too.
Yeah.
Like, when you don't have to worry about kicking your feet at all, even the waves, like it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I love the Bahamas, man.
I've never been.
Cancun, I've been to Cancun like 10 times now.
Mm-hmm.
Bahamas is 10 times better. And it's kids friendly too. Like we thought it was just going to be a big grown up thing like Cancun.
Yeah.
They had like a Barbie world for your little girls. They had, water parks for your kids. Like we could have I wish we would have brought Lucian and maybe Callie.
Yeah.
Well,
good, man. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, it was awesome. And I ate kind of well. I ate buffet twice.
Yeah.
One was for breakfast. But I didn't really eat too much because I was just so busy smashed by the sun.
Yeah.
And I only drank in excess one time too. I was really proud of myself.
There you go. There you go. I drank in excess Saturday night.
Yeah.
But it happens. It happens.
But I did.
Write the path tomorrow.
Guess what I ate yesterday? I'm so happy.
What?
That Arby's cheesesteak, baby.
Was it good? It sounds like it was disappointing.
It was, but I had it so hyped up from all the videos on TikTok that it brought it down. Like,
well,
it was all right. It was like only this big. I was thinking it was going to be huge.
This upcoming week, we need to refocus mainly our diets because I
already started today.
We have no races on our calendar as of right now.
That's awesome.
Which is crazy. I don't think it's awesome.
Oh, I do.
Because that's where I'm going to start falling apart, man. That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm catching up, baby. But, let's go.
Speaking of races, so I'm trying to narrow down which 70.3 I'm going to do. Because I do want to do an Ironman brand one because I'm a brand whore, I guess. I don't know. But what made you narrow down Arizona?
Well, mostly time constraint.
Yeah.
So there are two options. There's Florida and there is Arizona.
Yep.
I had a rough issue with Florida. I actually got vertigo for about 9 months when I tried to race Ironman 70.3 out there.
Whoa.
Not necessarily related to the race, but doesn't make me eager to really get back there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So that was terrible. And then I don't do well with heat. I don't know if it's a size thing or just my body just doesn't do well with heat.
I get it.
At all. And it's very hot out there.
Yes.
So Arizona was much more temperate. So it's supposed to be like a high of 60, like that kind of temperate.
Ooh,
so I'd rather be.
What's the water temperature going to be?
I don't care.
If it's 60 and it's a dry heat,
it can be freezing cold, and I'm here for it.
Do you have a wetsuit? I take it.
I do.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So temperature, and then I'm in the Evolve Coaching Systems group. So that's our team race for the year.
Gotcha.
So
nice.
Gonna have some sport out there.
Will this be your first full?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, for a long time I had no interest in doing a full.
Yeah.
Like, not even like it's out of reach kind of thing. It just seemed like my thought at the time was it just seems kind of tedious.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
And now I'm like, I don't know.
Swimming that long without music or anything. Yeah.
Mm.
I've done it once. I did it once nonstop, me and you outside.
Yeah.
But just the swim, just you're all alone during the swim.
I told my coach that that's the one thing I'm worried about. Like I can sit on a bike all day and I'll get through a marathon. I've done a number of them now, but swimming for like an hour and a half straight just doesn't sound awesome.
Yeah.
But given an hour and a half over 12, 13 hours
is for me to not want to do the rest of that race for 90 minutes of what I'm not going to enjoy is probably not the best trade-off in the world. So see, I'm the opposite. It's the marathon that it makes me like so not interested in doing it. Like just 26 miles of running after.
Yeah. So do you have a tri bike then, or are you using? Yep. Okay. What kind?
It is a Cannondale Slice. And the only reason I got it is because I need a like 61 inch or 63 inch.
Huge discount.
And it's impossible to find.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And the Cyclery in, I think it's Edwardsville. That'd be Edwardsville. So Cyclery in Edwardsville just happened to have one that fit me. Gotcha. They found it in like storage at one point, and so it was marked down by a bunch of money and fit me. I'm like, okay, I don't really care how it looks. I don't care. Just I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of lucked out with it.
Yeah, we lucked out with ours. We just have road bikes for now. Yeah. Tri bikes, maybe eventually. We'll see.
Did you latch on some aero bars yet?
Not yet.
It's the best.
I have not.
You can just take a nap on those things, man. It's great.
I've ridden aero bars
like this
once,
take a nap.
And
I gotta lose this.
The stability when I was in aero position, this freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah, so you want to get it fit.
Yeah.
There's basically a trade-off you're making between performance, comfort, and controllability.
Yeah.
And so if the bars are up higher, you're going to be less aerodynamic, but you can control it a lot easier. And it's a little more fun.
Yeah, because I found a used tri bike on Facebook Marketplace that I was like, oh, I'll just go ride it. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. It's not set up for you. It can be a little scary.
It was a little scary. But eventually, if we, actually start doing half Ironman and stuff, I will most likely want to get a
Ruru.
If you want to try it, get some $70 aero bars, slap them on your road bike. That's what I did for about 2 years.
Did you change the seat? Because I've read
you can.
Yeah.
I went to a bike fit.
Oh,
so I had the aero bars on there and they fitted to the aero bars. So.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe one day. I love my road bike.
Next year.
Yeah. I love my road bike. I really do.
I love it for indoor training.
Yeah.
Because literally I can just put my head down and just watch TV on right in front of me and just kind of chill.
Mm-hmm. And, nice.
You got an indoor trainer then?
Yeah, I spend most of my time on that.
Okay. Which brand did you get?
I'm terrible with names today, man. The Wahoo Kicker Snap.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So it's the wheel on, or
is it the one that does the leans?
No.
For you too?
Yeah.
No. So those are like extensions that you have to buy for, and those are more than the actual trainers.
Yeah.
So
they definitely price all this stuff, and even the races are like for guys going through midlife crises, which may be us, but yeah, the pricing is kind of wild. Like I ride a motorcycle too, and all of the accessories and everything are outrageously priced, just like all the fitness stuff. At least all my hobbies are crazy expensive, and music, as you know.
So you guys are both in band?
Crazy expensive. Yep. Yeah.
Drummer as well?
Guitar player.
Yeah, we were talking about this before Charles got here. That
I was late. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dude. No, we were catching up. We both obviously been playing music for a long time.
Catching up, old friends.
Yeah.
No, just
It's funny how I meet him. You guys got more in common than what I.
But I mean, it's just hobbies are expensive, and the 3 to 4 that I choose are the most expensive that you can possibly get.
Kids are expensive.
I can imagine. I haven't gone down that road, so
just wait, man.
We'll see. But I had to take a quick break because I got to pee really bad. I've been drinking. I started drinking throughout the day and drink like.
Well, you're doing triathlon. You're supposed to be able to pee while you're doing the thing. So.
Yeah. So we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Talk about this Pacquiao fight.
What?
So upset about the Pacquiao fight.
I don't pay attention to fighting.
Well, he's 46 and he got a championship fight and beat the guy, and they called it a draw.
Okay.
Just upsetting, man. Because they like a huge Rocky fan growing up, okay? Wrestling and everything. Like that's what we watch going to all of our events to pump us up. And they're playing like Rocky music when he's coming in the ring, like they're playing it in between the rounds, stuff like just pumping everybody up because, you know, they're kind of feeding off Rocky and Creed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he should have won a fight. And they stole
Who
it from
did
him.
he even fight? I don't pay attention to any of that.
Some dude from San Antonio that's the world champ.
Oh, well.
That's like 15 years younger.
Sorry, Manny Pacquiao, when you watch this. Sorry, dude.
That's the first pay-per-view event I paid for ever. I usually find them for free on Fire Stick, and we just didn't have time because it's about to start.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it.
$80 to get ripped.
Yeah.
He got ripped.
So you're part of a tri-team or coaching thing, or?
Yeah, the name of the group is Evolved Coaching Systems.
Yeah, I think you said that,
so
yeah.
it's not a team in the sense of like, you know,
You're out there like competing. It's just more like a club type thing.
yeah, it's a coaching group.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like
it's
they
the
have-
one we spoke to. The lady, I forgot what her name was. She called us and we spoke. This was
Oh.
probably be Sam.
it could have been, yeah.
She's the head
She's
coach.
got a couple kids because I think she had a couple kids in her car whenever we were speaking to her.
Gotcha.
No,
Yeah.
she was at a dinner and stepped out.
Oh, at
Yeah.
a dinner stepped out. That's
Oh,
right.
it's the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
that's like
no
the
joke.
big
I'm like,
group.
we ain't ready for this, dog.
Yeah.
Like we're not ready to start doing this. But
Yeah.
maybe one day.
I started with them like before I really got in triathlon. So
Really?
yeah, like I had done the chain of rocks, and that's when I
Uh-huh.
started working with my coach that I have now.
Oh wow.
Because I didn't really know what I was doing.
Gotcha.
And that I can't imagine not having a coach at this point.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you guys can, I highly recommend having coaches, and obviously I highly recommend Evolve. They're awesome.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll revisit that.
Yeah.
Because we just been winging it. Just winging
And
it.
they will set you up. So the way I work with my coach is I get a new training plan every single week.
Yeah.
And it's not the thing I like about Evolve, and I don't know how other coaching systems are, but you buy a plan off the web and it's like follow these 8 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
And no matter what happens in your life, follow these 8 weeks. And
Yeah.
you still got to figure out how do you make adjustments. Like
Yeah.
if you can't do this, how do you do that?
Mhm.
So mine are made really specifically for me, for the things I'm trying to do.
Mhm.
It's like if I want to get better at the swim, we adjust our workouts. So I do more speed sets,
Gotcha.
things like that. And in general, when I don't know what the hell I'm doing, I can text my coach Katie and say, hey, what the hell do I do?
Yeah.
And she has so much more experience than me that she can guide me in the
Nice.
right direction.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's something that we've talked about, and maybe
Yep.
we need to work on dropping weight.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's going to make us drop weight too.
Yeah. Because I do need help with my swim. I'm really upset with my swim.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but
It was 10 minutes slower than my slowest pool time whenever I'm just taking my time because I S myself all the way through the swim, dude.
That
It
is-
was very
that is a
disheartening.
challenge.
It was because we swam open water up in Lake Michigan. I didn't do bad. I think it was like 22 minutes, but it was freezing and I swam straight.
yeah.
This last one, I was all over the place.
Yeah, sighting is its own thing. So you'll see me at the YMCA poking my head up a lot. So
That's why
yeah.
I started. That's why I talked to you. I was like, this dude does try. He's siding. Like,
Yeah,
yep.
I hate it. It's awful.
Yeah.
But a lot of my workouts, the longer sets, it's based on sighting. So I'll sight those white things that are on the platforms, and I'll
Mhm.
sight off my duffel bag, and
Mm.
just kind of working that skill. And it's because a lot of it is also like you're bending your body like that. So it's also
Yeah.
building up some muscles, I imagine, to do that and getting used to that motion of how do you get your eyes just above the water, and how do you
keep
turn.
your legs up at the
Yeah.
same time and everything. Yeah.
It's a lot of muscle memory. Like there's a book called Power Habit, which is kind of annoying to talk about because everyone talks about this book nowadays. But
Mhm.
the thing that I remember a lot is they talk about this football team that played the same drill over and over and over like a billion times,
Mhm.
and no team could ever stop them because it's just muscle memory to them now.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like
it's
that's
it's
exactly
like playing music, kind of
Yeah.
like guitar. I mean, it's muscle memory after a while, Yeah.
Yeah, like good people can. One of my favorite guitar quotes is great guitarists will practice until they get the part right, and the best guitarists will practice until they never get it wrong.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yep. That's
And-
a great saying.
Yeah, I feel like that's about like transitions in triathlon. That's about your
Mm.
swim form and all that kind of stuff. Like you don't stop once you get it good. You stop when you stop doing it bad ever.
Yeah.
That's the way I
Exactly.
see
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. Transitions like the first try we did this year, I had a disastrous first transition,
Yeah.
and because like
I
when we
caught
did-
you.
when we did them last year, like I like practiced my transitions where I didn't to prepare for this one. Do you practice your transitions?
Yep. Before every race, I'll usually do like 10 reps of just doing transitions out
Wow.
in my driveway.
Yeah.
Because again, like I'm not doing them every day.
Yeah.
And so it's really
for
easy to forget. I'll try to do them every now and then, like
Yeah.
during my training, but usually it's the day before, I'll just do 10 reps. And I usually lay them out the same way, which made Baldwin interesting because you do 2 rounds.
I was going to ask how was that race? Because I've seen those.
Yeah.
And our friend Dan, who I was talking about earlier, who had the guys at Bypass, he's doing a double try early next year. He's trying to get us to come down to do it with him in Florida.
Dude, I love it. I love doubles.
Really?
And there's so few of them. So there used to be one in Jefferson City, which was a haul. So I had to get up at like 2 a.m. or 2:30 in the morning to get out to that race.
Yeah.
And then they stopped doing it because there was like 4 of us, like the last one. So having this one is great. And what's fun about it is you do the sprint and then you get to hop back in the water, and the water is cold and like you're sweating from the run. And something about that just kind of restarts you a little bit. Like I overbiked it so disgustingly bad at my last double because it actually broke all my ribs. I didn't know it.
Shit.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if I can actually do this race. And so I did the swim basically with one arm, which again, this is all thinking I just had some muscular issues.
How did you break your ribs?
One of 2 things. So I crashed my bike on Katy Trail because I had vertigo, and I looked at my watch and I lost my balance and went off the trail into some trees. So it was either that or I was playing basketball, like a random pickup game at YMCA, the only time I've ever done that. And somebody ran into me and hit me in the chest. Man. One of those 2 things, either the second one just hurt the ribs that were already fucked, or it was me smashing into a tree.
Yeah. Damn.
So I say that because I biked so ridiculously hard that I didn't know if I was going to be able to run like that. And then I just was out of it completely during the run. And then I hopped back in the water and it was like rebirth. Going again.
Right. So are your ribs broken now, or was this like?
I didn't know they were broken until I sound like a car crash right now. Until I had both my lungs punctured.
Holy shit!
They did X-rays and like, did you know like most of your ribs over here are cracked? And I was like, no.
Wow.
Like, well, you're lucky they healed like right where they're supposed to. But just so you know, those are all fractured.
Wow.
So when you do a double triathlon, it's a sprint and then an Olympic?
Yeah, swim, bike, run. So in this scenario, you come back from the run, and with Baldwin in particular, typically you just hop back into the same swimming arrangement. But with the Baldwin setup, there is a 1,000-foot lazy river that encircles the pool area. And so the second time around, you do that instead, which was cool because I did the 1,000 feet at a 107 pace. 107 per 100 meter pace.
Yeah, that's
which is
really
not,
flying.
Yeah, that is not my capability whatsoever.
That's crazy. That's Olympic.
Like that.
Yeah.
So I get to pretend I swam 107 because there's a very strong current.
Yeah.
But it's 3 feet deep, so I swam like this the whole time, which was awkward. But
did you swim like this while you're jumping and you're running through? You're like,
yeah, something like that. But yeah, then you get out of the water and go right back to transition 2. And what sucked is all my stuff got battered around either by me or people around me.
Yeah.
And I actually had a Tupperware of ice with a cooling rag in it, which was very helpful. But at some point during my second bike, either I or someone else dumped it over directly into my running shoes.
Ooh.
And I was going sockless because I'm doing so many transitions.
Yeah.
So a little blistered up from that one.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
And I just messed up most of those transitions because everything was just disheveled.
So do you have the backstrap shoes then for your biking so you can just slide out of
the clip-ins?
Yeah, the clip-ins, but with the backstrap so you don't even wear socks. You just...
No, I just have standard clip-ins.
I always see the people that do it with no socks, and I'm like, I don't think I could ever do it.
It's not so bad.
Really?
Yeah. Like, honestly, it's a little weird. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt. The run can be bothersome, but I wouldn't do an Olympic without socks.
Yeah.
At least running.
But this is 2 sprints, essentially.
Yeah. So I didn't want to take my socks off and on twice.
Yeah.
So
understandable.
Understandable.
That's the
that was
most frustrating thing.
Yesterday you did this.
That was yesterday. Yeah.
Damn, dude. So I would still be in bed if I had done that.
It was, I mean, we worked up to it good. We did a lot of double brick days, which I was super excited for. So I did those on the trainer. So about an hour with efforts on the bike trainer. And then I have a treadmill next to it. And I was able to just hop off, get on the treadmill, and hop back on the bike for 30 minutes and hop back on the treadmill for 10 minutes.
That's cool.
And those are really fun training
I told
days.
you I need to get a trainer.
Dude, life-changing. You don't have to worry about cars hitting you. You don't have to like get all your bike stuff together.
Like,
I was going to go on my bike today.
Yeah,
I look outside. It's fucking raining.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I love riding my road bike. Like, I love it. It's my favorite form of exercise. I have a spin bike upstairs, which I use, but like, I think a trainer would be kind of the way to go, though.
It is.
Get it used. kicker.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Kicker snap. So I got mine for 300.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that's
it's wheel on.
Yeah. Oh, wheel on. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got 2 pairs of wheels.
Mhm.
One for race day or whatever, and then one is just for training. So I just swap off the rear wheel and go about my day.
Nice.
So
is that why you didn't do Newtown? Because the double try or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was, I think, a week before, 2 weeks before.
Yeah, it was a week
And,
before, right? Yeah.
And just being fiscally conscious of how much I invest into this hobby.
Yes, that is a thing. That's the one thing about like the 70.3. I'm like, man, that might be my race of the year.
Well, I'm telling you, because Muncie. So
someone died at Muncie.
Swimming?
Yes.
I told you. Gator guy.
Muncie, Indiana?
I think
Gator guy.
most of those times it's a heart attack in the water.
I forgot. It was some weird thing where like you feel like you can't breathe. I was reading it on Reddit the other day because everyone was talking about how brutal Muncie was because it was like, it's been insanely hot. And that's the one that we've been talking about doing, the 70.3. I'm like, I don't need to do that in July. I just don't need to.
Yeah, they need to change it back. And I bet they will now because that happened. They'll change it back to where they had it, not in August, but like September.
Yeah.
Which
would be perfect.
Yeah.
But I know that double triathlon does interest
double sprint.
me.
Yeah, that sounds
it
It
does.
is. The problem was it was weighted incorrectly. Like Newtown is bike heavy, and this race was run heavy. So it was 9 miles on the bike and then 3.4 miles on the run, and it was a hilly run.
Yeah, I mean Sunset Hills. Yeah. No.
Well, this one was Baldwin. Sunset
Baldwin.
Hills was hilly.
Yeah. I've heard that their bike course is pretty rough. Because I was looking at doing that one because the swim was only like 300 meters or something like that. Their sprint, but I don't know. It's a very fun sport. It's a very expensive sport.
It is
a lot of time. So like, how much with your trainer, with your coaching, how many hours a week are you training? On average,
9 to 15, depending on what I'm doing.
That's actually not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, for 70.3s, it's 15 would probably be the peak.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine. So usually what that week looks like is I mostly worry about the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So for my typical was Saturday is a 3-hour bike with a 10 to 30 minute run off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sundays was 90 to 2-hour run. So we go off of time, which for me is great because that's what I hate about swims. You got to get 2,000 meters in.
Yeah, exactly.
How long is that going to take?
Yeah, exactly.
With the bike and run, it's not go do 50 miles. It's go do 3 hours.
I have been reading that a lot. Like for like distance biking and stuff like that, you go by time. Like you don't worry about how many miles you're doing.
That's what our group does. I see a lot of people who do mileage based training. It just gives me anxiety because
I can see that.
If it's windy, that adds 30 minutes to a long ride.
Very true. Very true.
What do you average on the bike?
Kind of depends. Well, it depends on what the race is.
Well, this last weekend with
on these hilly courses, it's been about 20.
It was 9 mile course too, right? So you could kind of push yourself a little bit. Then
no, honestly, there's no pushing on that race. Really, it was very controlled because you have to wait until the last run. You're holding everything back until run 2, so you don't fall apart.
Yeah, okay, I could imagine.
Yeah, I think my best race I did like a 21 mile an hour on a 70.3. That was
wild, dude.
On a tri bike with nice wheels, and favorable weather.
Yeah, I felt great about.
We've
always almost 18 miles an hour at Newtown in 17 miles.
But we've been very lucky, unfortunately. Like our very first try was Rookies and Rock Stars.
Yeah,
and the weather was perfect.
Yeah,
and then our first Olympic, we get this. It's been 105 degrees every day, and we get this 78 degree rainy. It was perfect. Like I wouldn't have been able to finish. Like I'm still too fat. I would not have been able to finish. Like it was bad.
Wow. The one thing interesting about triathlon to me, and I apparently used to not be this way. So in the ultra marathon community, when you do a 50 miler, no one asks you like how fast you did it or like what your time was.
Yeah.
Because all the variables, like how hot was it, what was the elevation, and then in general, ultra marathons don't really care. It's about did you do the thing?
Yeah, did you finish? Yeah,
and we talk about it a lot more in triathlon. But the Sunset Hills triathlon is not the same as the Newtown triathlon.
Exactly.
And but for some reason, we all like in triathlon in general, we think about it a lot, and I try not to.
Yeah. I mean,
every day is different.
Truly, like we're not out there competing. Obviously, we're competing with each other. We're just there to finish and have a
the
good
laws
time.
of physics,
because like we have noticed like the community is amazing.
Yeah.
I
think that's what like brings us more into the threshold is just everybody's awesome. Like everybody just like if they pass you, they slap you. I mean, how many people were waiting for me at the finish line? I was talking to.
There were so many people.
like you said, I talk.
I was waiting near the finish line, and I was starting to get a little concerned. And they're like, "You waiting on the big guy?" And I'm like, "Yep." And they're like, "He's coming. He's coming." They're like, "Dude's a machine." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm proud of him. I didn't think you were gonna do it, and I'm super glad you did."
Well, I had to. Couldn't let you finish.
Now we need to figure out what we're gonna do next.
Back my mind was, I can't let him get a medal. Man.
So we were going to do 370. Did you say you are or not doing that this year?
I'm doing the half distance aqua bike.
Gotcha. We were talking about doing the relay where I would swim because I have a show the night before, and after playing drums for 3 hours, I don't want to do an Olympic triathlon. I could do the swim though.
Yeah, you could do the swim in like 30 minutes still. We all know.
Yeah, but we just need to figure it out and then figure out if we're going to do. Have you done Carlisle?
I did not do Carlisle.
Gotcha. Because that's when I because it's like late in the season. I think the weather would be awesome.
October relay.
I hear it's a gnarly swim, but sounds like you'll be all right for that.
Yeah, like it's fun because it's 2.2, right? A full, or is that the half? That's 2.2. 2200.
The full is 2.2 miles.
2.4.
2.4, yeah.
Half is 1.2.
Yeah.
1,900 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I think you'll probably do a full when we do a full Ironman.
Oh, don't
probably about an hour and a half. I'm just going to throw it out there. An hour and a half.
Let's get some more tries under our belts.
Maybe
one day I'll get crazy enough to be like Kerry here.
He swam one time since he swam like 3 times this whole year. And you did it in 30 minutes? 35?
33.
33 minutes. Yeah.
That was
and he hasn't touched open water all year. Just 33 minutes.
I'm envious of that.
Well, it's just the thing is, what I've been working on is my bike because Rookies and Rockstars, the bike kicked my ass, and I was like, I got to get better at this. And now I'm starting to I really need to start focusing on running because at Newtown, I think I'm competitive. I was 30th overall in the sprint in the swim. And in the bike, I was like 60th. And then in the run, I dropped down to like 140th or something like that. And I was like, that's what I got to get better at. You know, like just running has always been my nemesis. Because even growing up playing sports, like I would run to first base or I would, I played football.
And that's plenty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If not too much.
Yeah. So it was, all of my running was a very short amount of time. I never ran distance. I hated it even when I was in the best shape of my life. When I was swimming year round, I still hated running. So I'm starting to enjoy it because I've done a lot of 5Ks. We're planning on doing a half marathon at the end of the year. Because if we're doing a 70.3 next year. So I almost got crazy and signed up for a 70.3 at the end of this year. At La Quinta.
You do Atomic, man.
Yeah. I was actually planning on looking that up.
It's a good race, man.
He doesn't need to do one yet.
I'll give you all the details.
Yeah,
next year.
So this is in Tennessee, so it's drivable, which is a selling point for me. And what time of year is it?
It's October, and it's very affordable. And
we're not ready.
I could get ready.
You can get ready.
We're not ready.
We could get ready. We got to stop eating like shit. That's our thing.
So anything big like that has to come after November 1st. I have to be able to walk down the aisle at my buddy's wedding. Okay. So
why would you not be able to walk down the aisle?
Because I'm going to hurt myself.
I'm gonna do some research. I won't sign up without consulting my partner, obviously. And who knows? I got so much shit going on this year.
Yeah. So we have certain races. Like, have you dived into it like us and been like, I want to do these? These are like bucket list races. Like, do you have any bucket list races? Like, we looked at Alcatraz would be a bucket list race.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple, but I've knocked most of those out. The biggest one for me was Dirty Mitten.
Okay.
So it was the 50-mile gravel race, and then the day after you do the 70.3 triathlon. So I got to do
awesome.
that.
Wow.
And they actually expired the 70.3, so I got to do it the last year they did it.
Oh wow.
So I'm glad I knocked that one off the bucket list. And then
any courses or anything? Or?
Arizona was one I've always wanted to do. I was thinking the half distance out there, but here we are.
One of mine is in Arizona too. I want to do Lake Havasu Olympics. So
yeah, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, well, that's where they do the collegiate championships every year.
So part of the run is upstairs, up a mountain.
What, Lake Havasu?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds
We
awful.
Castlewood. Let's go practice at Castlewood.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. I'm into the really absurd kind of shit, like the Norseman. I'm intrigued by.
Yep. Definitely.
I'm kind of more interested in like distances, and then I kind of dive into the courses because
Yeah.
He knows I want to do one actually over in like Denmark area. I do want us to do one because that's the whole community. It's just crazy whenever it's everybody gets into it. So maybe we go over there for Oktoberfest and do one and just
the race would obviously be before we drank for a week.
We celebrate after.
I think the half that I want to do is the Michigan one. It looks
Michigan
great.
Titanium is the name of the triathlon I've been trying to think of.
That is it. Yeah, the Titanium. Yes. Yeah. I was reading about that the other day. But yeah, the Michigan Ironman half or 70.3 is I think what I'm going to do. It'll be next September.
Okay.
We should definitely be ready to do it by then.
Yes.
I'm
down to do the Florida Olympic too that you sent while I was in the Bahamas. They said no gators, no sharks.
Yeah. Well, we need to not just like, hey, we're doing all these crazy things because that's what we did for this year, and none of them happened. So
we need to sign up.
Yeah, my buddy, my friend at work that did the 100-mile ultramarathon that finished this weekend was like the best you'll feel is the day you sign up. He's like, even when you finish, it's not quite as exciting as when you actually sign up.
So how long did it take him to finish?
It was a long time.
Like 3 days?
Around there, yeah.
For 100 miles?
Yeah.
God.
I think he was moving. His moving time was like 49 hours or something like that. Something crazy like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
fun time.
I'm looking forward to. I think he's back at work either tomorrow or the day after, and I'm very looking forward to talking to him. Very looking forward to talking to him.
I want to talk to him too and see how he's doing.
Yeah,
those hundreds are the different sport just altogether, man.
Yeah. Because he was like, I could tell he was entering that mode.
Yeah.
You know, like the last day I talked to him, he's like, I just know, like, next week at this time I'm going to be running up a mountain, questioning every aspect of my entire life. Like, but no, I'm super glad that he got that one because it was bugging him that he didn't finish last year.
Yeah,
so,
he's a really good guy too.
Yeah, he is. So
it's his boss. We have to say that.
No.
Contractually obligated.
So, Kerry, what do you do besides ultramarathons and triathlons? What do you do for work?
I run a business. So
run a business.
I'm a software engineer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I founded a company. Co-founded a company called Zipper, and we build gym management software with AI integrations and all that kind of fun stuff. So
nice.
It started to sound really, tech bro. We make a gym membership platform with AI integrations powered by the cloud.
No, that's cool, man.
But yeah.
Well, it sounds like every aspect of your life was changed with your weight loss, kind of. I mean, your job revolves around like gym. We're talking about like a gym, right?
Yeah. So
yeah,
it all kind of roots from that. So the reason I have started, or I co-founded this company, is because I got into veganism, I got into triathlon, and I was working a nice job, and I was bored, and I looked at like a startup culture, find a co-founder thing just on a whim. And a guy had a post like, hey, I'm a vegan triathlete and we're trying to build this marketplace for triathletes to find coaches. I was like, that sounds pretty cool. Let's talk. And we went through just a bunch of different iterations and found out it's a terrible idea to try to build a marketplace for triathletes to find coaches because there's not a lot of money happening at that level.
Yeah.
So we kind of took that general premise and extended it to gyms around healthcare. So if I never got the gastric sleeve surgery, I never probably would have gone full vegan, and I probably would have never raced triathlon.
Yeah.
My wife does triathlons. She got her friends do triathlon, and we're all just. It's interesting how much kind of came from that one.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, dude. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's quite a story. Yeah, like a lot of our friends have said, like we want to do a triathlon, but then they never sign up.
Yeah, speaking of that, where's our?
I get that a lot.
You gotta get this guy a hat.
Yeah. Before we wrap it up, because my laptop looks like it's gonna die soon. We need to.
That's all that. Because this guy likes hats, we can tell. Yeah.
So we got you 2 guys 1 scale hat. We got some stickers upstairs as well. So you dig it. It's not from the Bahamas, but
well, it's better.
Yeah, exactly. So
we're pretty proud of that.
Send you home with that. We got some stickers for you upstairs as well.
It's cool to leave the tags on these days.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it really?
But Kerry, we really appreciate you having you on, man. Your story is unbelievable. I hope to be close to your level in the next, few years. I would like to get a couple of halves under my belt. 5 to 6 years, I think, before I can be at that level. And I'm going to be an old man at that time. Manny Pacquiao, 46 in 5 years.
There you go. Well, I appreciate being on here.
And plug whatever you want to, your Instagram handle or zipper.com is what?
Joinzipper.com. If you run a gym, hopefully someone out there runs a gym and can go to joinzipper.com.
Gotcha.
And then I'm on Instagram. I'm probably private. I don't really know.
Okay. So, yeah. No worries. Yeah. But we really appreciate.
I don't remember what my settings are anymore. So
we really appreciate you coming on. Maybe we'll do a catch up again in the future.
Yeah. After I win Ironman Arizona.
Yes, there you go.
I'll come back with my pro title.
Yeah, exactly.
My $1,000.
So are you going to wear the Evolve tri-suit too whenever you go?
Actually, I don't have an Evolve tri-suit yet. One downside of the weight loss surgery is there's a lot of loose skin happening.
Oh,
and when you wear a tri-suit, it's not all that flattering. So I got to sort that problem out first.
Yeah, I'm starting to deal with loose skin as well. So I get it. It is frustrating. It is very frustrating. But thanks again, Kerry, for coming on. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out here. We will see you guys next week. It'll be back to more regular stuff where we actually weigh in and start making progress again. So thanks,
share,
guys.
like.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week.